big sheet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's switchback, so it could hear slow noise going.
Sounds good.
Over to my right, the workshop where we build all the trains. We have 5 trains. 3 passenger trains, 2 work trains. Just going to go slow through the points, coming up to the number 1 bridge. On the property with 10 bridges, 3 tunnels, 5 reversing points, 2 spirals, the Eiffel Tower, the concrete mixer, digger, and that tape. This bridge was made in the 70s, early 70s, so we're doing some work on it. Back into our work included on Tuesday. So we'll follow along here, then we'll get going. Make the base, leaving. Station 1. The railway line was also laid in the 70s. The owner had no money back then, so he laid this on clay. It goes from number 1 to 2 bridge, which is 500 metres. When it rains hard, it gets soft. Start to get rid of the clay, put down new ballast, new sleepers, and new rails. This railway line we're on now, he swapped for beer in the 70s. Went around mines in the Waikato, swapping beer for rail. Once you get past number 2 bridge, he started to buy rail. Give you a talk about the owner a bit later, and up at the tower. Talking to base, the parking base yard, the element.
What have you really trees planted? Wow.
Now the stream we're about to cross, we crossed 4 times on our journey, and down below the stream further is where Charles Ring found the very first piece of gold in New Zealand. He found a great big nugget, as big as your fist, and that started the gold rush off in the 1800s. It was so big, it was worth over £1 million in the 1800s. That's like $30 million back then. So the gold rush was on. On this property, they dug some gold mines. They don't go in very far. So that means they didn't find any gold around here. And that big nugget must have rolled down the stream over. Made Charles Ring a very rich man. Coming up around the corner, down to my right. One of our clay pits, this is terracotta clay, used for making large sculptures and pots. My right, now, very sticky. Photo opportunity, the other train down my left, and you've got a camera giveaway. Look at the height we gained from that spiral. Photo opportunity, the other train. We're going to sit up here. As soon as he comes around the corner, she comes around the corner, we'll get going. Good photo looking down. I'm so used to saying he. That lady is our first female driver in 35 years. I keep saying he. Right, we'll just wait here. She'll come around the corner any second. You can hear her. The voice of the train. There she is. So this area we're coming up to is called Chipman's Junction. It's named after the first farmers to come to the Coromandel. Chipman's family, they're from Nova Scotia. And they planted a couple of the big pines that are well over 100 years old. This goes slow through the point. And it was the farmers, not the gold miners who destroyed all the trees. They burned 90% down to make way for fun. So 100 years ago, all of this was hilly farmland. Now we're in second. Easy way to get up the hill, just zigzag, just like they do in the Andes. Same. Slow through the point. Up here on my left, behind this big pine tree. Have a look down there, you see two sets of rails. Look at the height we gained on this little zigzag. Clear. Thank you. Only way to gain height is this area. And again down to my left. Now we have a photo opportunity if you'd like one, in a few seconds or two, on my right behind this big pine tree. This is Helen Mason's pond, very famous potter. She used to live through the early days. My right now. That's a natural spring. We've just done it up a bit. Make a bit of noise for if you like kids, big kids. Hopefully there's a few big kids on the front. Everything's up. Okay, away you go. 11 out of 10. Very good. Photo opportunity down to my right. You have a tanny bar guarding a mermaid. My right now. Sitting backwards, your left. Second tunnel, everything's up. Now we're coming up to our unique double gauge bridge. This goes around a great big horseshoe, comes up the top, everything is up. Up to my left on the bridge, here's our bridge inspector, still hanging around as usual. She has been there 14 years. We have a kiln that holds 3,000, and we usually fire that a couple of times a year. We also sell the bricks as well, done a couple of houses, heaps of barbecues, fireplaces. As you can see here, thirsty work, building a road. Slow through the point. We're on our upper spiral. When we hop on the bridge, not a bad photo, the other train will be waiting down there. So we have the steepest railway in the country, so I just picked 1 and 14. We're getting sick of these squeals. Okay, over to my right, Harrogate Gulf, one of the islands. That island, Goat Island. A lot of Goat Islands around New Zealand. That's one of them. To my left, beer bottle walls. Beer bottles only. Around here on my left, very good photos. We have Charlie Chapman, Napoleon, Buddha. You kids, which way is that dinosaur going to go? Which way is that snail going? Have a look at this elephant, sunbathe. If it's raining, he's having a shower. A wine bottle. Around the corner, a tyre. So a lot of people bought empty tyres from the refuse station. That's cool. Just a bit of labour. Good way to hold up the bank. Around the corner, some more excellent recycling. There's a waterfall down there, so we called it Cascade. Swap-ins on all the passenger trains. And down on my left, here comes the other train. Now if you're sitting backwards in a few seconds or two, have a look to your left, very good photo, the rest of you to your right. Number 3 tunnel. So I made all the bricks and tiles, plotters did all these other things. To make the bricks and tiles look rough, I put grog in the clay mixture. Grog is crushed up fine brick. When it fires in the kilns, it pops and makes them look rough. Come to a stop, swap ends, carrying up the hill. And what a view. As they get better and better, the higher we go. Wow. Ready, kids? Big kids? Away you go. Have a look down the bike ride. It's me with the head. We walk out lane, have a little laugh. Now to my left, beautiful day. Chopped down this pine tree last week. It's a California pine tree. We're going to use it for the kiln sometime, but we'll leave it here for a while. We have a log splitter down in the station, and we have a low loader wagon that just sits above the rail to roll some of those logs to the front and the wagon. All along my left hand side of the line, a whole lot of carries, Tenakaha. These are nearly 20 stock. Some of them are bigger than others, some of us dug little holes, some of us dug bigger holes. All these here were done the same day. A little grove of carrots. That's how they are usually with bird droppings. They make little groves. 40, our youngest age, the oldest carry in New Zealand, 2,200. Okay, we're going to shout Beacon, view of the road. Come to a stop of swap ends, carry on up the hill. One man later being all this road. When we get up to the tower, we've travelled just under 3 kilometres. All our trains are diesel. We're in a 60 horse Perkins diesel. This train is driven by chain. The train behind us is driven by chain. The train in the workshop is all modern hydraulic. Every wheel is driven with brakes on that one, and there's 16 wheels on the train. Now every wheel has a motor on the other train. We're going to modernise these ones next winter or the winter after that. See some numbers, they're your seat numbers. They're painted in silver. When you hop out of the train, when you hop back in the train, same train please, same seat. And when you hop out, we're going to flick some of your seats over so your face is right way on the way back, but you're still the same number. Roughly for 10 minutes, we'll give you talk about the owner of the property when the other train gets up. We'll let them catch up, their curve catch up a bit. Go slow through the points. When we finally come to a stop, please mind your heads when you hop out. Don't forget, same train, same seat, please. Face, face, in, obviously.